So the first thing that you have to do is getting enough sunlight. If you're not gonna get enough sunlight, you're not gonna regulate your circadian rhythm. But if you live in the country where there's not enough natural sunlight, what you can do is to use light therapy devices. And preferably they have to be 10,000 lux. The one that I use is like 12,000 lux, and I use it while I study. So, for example, I just turn it on, which is really bright. And for some people, it might be too bright, so you need to get used to it. But I would say it's like the benefits are really amazing. I use the Whoop data. It's like a fitness tracker, sleep tracker that I analyze my data with. So I do recommend using the light, but if you can, of course, go outside. The second thing is getting a sleep mask. Now, I'm a quite light sleeper, and I used to have like 18 wake events during the night, which is a lot, and it would add up to 1 hour. So essentially, I will be sleeping like 9 hours, and 1 hour of it would be just wasted because I will be waking up, and I wouldn't be even like conscious about these wake events because um, I didn't know that I was waking up. So it was like just data that I was like tracking, and this like helped. This is called like a 3D mask. So essentially, you put it on and the light doesn't come in even like through your nose. Usually, the with cheap masks, this costed me like 7 or 8 euros. With cheap masks, if you put it on, the ones that they gave you at the on the airplanes, they doesn't cover your nose. So essentially, when you put it on, it's just the light just comes in. The next thing that helped me for sure was getting blue light blocking glasses, and these glasses block like 99% of the blue light and green light. Now this was also pretty cheap. This costed me like 20 euros, so it's like 18 bucks or something. And the reason why I bought them is because my phone that I'm recording this, it's because my phone doesn't have like a lot of RAM, so I cannot like install night shift like an iPhone or anything. But if you're like on the if you have an iPhone, you can use night shift. If you have like Android, like you can install I think it's called Toggle. But I would still recommend getting uh, blue light blocking glasses because a lot of the light sources that we have at houses are they're like it's still contributes to insomnia to some people. So definitely would recommend that. The next thing that I would get is getting melatonin. Now it's not might work for everyone. It I'm still tracking the data if it actually works for me or not. But I will update you if it's actually working. Now you can get melatonin in the liquid form like this, and I like it because it has like a good taste and stuff. Although it's quite expensive, I think it was like 10 euros or 15. I don't remember. It was like 20 mils, and the reason why I don't like it myself is because since I'm tracking the data, I don't know how much like milligrams of melatonin or I'm getting, and that's why I decided to get this. It's like not endorsement. This is like the first thing I found on Amazon. It has like 0.5 milligrams. So I take one before 30 minutes of sleep. And some people recommend even taking like less. I said this is like the less I could find on Amazon. It was also quite cheap, like um, 10 euros, but it has like 1 year, like it has like 365 pills, which is good. Uh, the Bryan Johnson, the longevity, the person who's like tracking everything, his sleep, um, he takes like 300 micrograms, whatever. And he claims that it helps. I cannot claim that it helps for me because I'm still tracking the data. And I'm just gonna. The next thing that is this. This is a white noise machine, and this is essentially like a speaker. So I don't know if it's actually worth it, but for me, it helped me mainly because so I live in the dorm, and as you know, in the dorm there's like always people like slamming the doors. There's like people who are like uh, always noisy after the 10 p.m., which is really annoying because I go to sleep at 10, and maybe in the future I'll go even earlier. And this is like annoying for me because like I always confront them, and sometimes they get annoyed with me and stuff. And I decided to get this because apparently it helps you to drown out the noise, and it does help. So what I do, I get also the earplugs, right? And by the way, I like the wax earplugs. I don't like the rubber earplugs. Um, so I put my earplugs, and then I put this on. I'm still experimenting with the sound because sometimes it's just too noisy. Like last night, I just it was like too noisy, so I just woke up. I still had great sleep though. I'm just gonna put a screenshot. I had like 98% recovery, like which is really high for me. And my heart rate variability HRV was like 61, which is like abnormal to me. My usual is like 50. Um, but yeah, if it would be one thing, if it would be one thing that I would recommend from now on, just get enough sunlight. Like it really does help. Like get sunlight first thing in the morning, or if you don't like going outside like me, like I like working fasted, I just put the my lamp, and it helps me. I put it on the max. You can actually control this from the phone, but I never use it to be honest. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be gladly answer them.